Hi, my name is Kirsten Brandt, and this is my story. Being the youngest of three, I always wanted to be like my older siblings, especially my sister. I saw her as perfect and wanted to be just like her. But seeing her as perfect made it hard to be just like her, and I started to feel shadowed by all of her achievements and the fact that I would never live up to them. So I turned to sports, school, and friends to find success. In high school, I wasn't a star athlete, but I did good enough to make varsity almost every year, especially in cross country and track. My parents were always supportive and were never pushy when it came to sports, like some of my teammates' parents. Yet when I didn't do good, I was my harshest critic, and eventually my times were no longer good enough for me, because I knew I could do better if I worked harder and pushed myself. The biggest letdown came at the end of my senior year. I got really sick and couldn't really run. I was at a point in my life when I wasn't trusting God anymore and was relying on my own physical and mental strength to bring me success and achievement. Even though I grew up going to church and attending youth group most of my high school years, I went to these but never let the information sink in enough to have any effect on my life outside of church. I saw my sister's faith while I was growing up and how she had a great relationship with God all the time. I wanted that too, so when I started college and pretty much all my identities from high school were thrown out the window, I started to turn back to God. I did that because I was seeing one of my best friends grow closer to God and seeing how it changed her life. Even though I still sometimes struggle with feeling shadowed and trying to live up to my expectations, I now find my identity in Christ and live for Him. I'm finally learning to give God complete control of my life and trust Him in every situation. Even through this, God is teaching me that I am me and not anyone else. I am unique, and that's how He made me to be. Thanks for taking the time to listen to my story. I am interested in knowing yours. Please use the link at the bottom of at the end of this video to connect with me and share your thoughts.